Hey guys, Bork here. I'm going to be giving a little bit of a base tour and guide to show off the firing range and everything in and outside of the base. So for now, I'm just going to get into a base tour. I'll kind of show off some of the other stuff later as I talk about it and talk about which category it falls into. Right now, I'm just doing a base tour, show you how everything looks, the nice interior. I'll show you like how to use everything in a little bit. But yeah, I have it fully upgraded, so I have a lot of posters and other stuff on the interior that you wouldn't have if you were just starting to upgrade your base. And it looks really nice because of the carpets and everything, So, yeah, I really like how it looks. They put a lot of detail into it. Everything looks great now. And yeah, kind of show you an outside shot of it too. The flags look great. Everything looks great. So now I'm going to get into cosmetics. I'm going to show you all the different clothes that you can have, the gestures and weapon skins. I'm going to start with the outfits, kind of show you all the outfits I've gotten from playing so far. Obviously I got the founder from having the game before it was out for free to play. I got all these hats too, the Vigor ball cap too from the founders pack, and yeah, I got these gloves. I actually bought one of them recently, and yeah, just the bags, everything, There's a lot of different customization options. It takes a while to actually get some of them because they can be in airdrops or they can be in shop. And I mean, of course you can spin crowns, but if you're generating crowns just from your base, it kind of takes a while. So kind of the same thing with gestures. You can also buy them in shop. But yeah, I've gotten a few from actually playing the game, getting airdrops. Same with all these weapon skins. You can get them in airdrops. There's like a lot of different cosmetic stuff you can get in airdrops. I personally like to use the white ones because it works a little bit better for snow maps, but yeah, you can still buy like all these bright colors and stuff, but I really don't like to stick out. I try to blend in some, So the fire range, it's pretty useful. You really want to use it to get used to any of the guns. As you can see, I'm kind of used to the 911 because I've been doing a lot of shooting range challenges with it. I'll try to get into in a little bit how some of them work, and there's actually a glitch with them that'll make it a lot easier for you to do them. But yeah, I just want to show you like how the firing range works for now. I'll get into that stuff later. You can reset the firing range by hitting X there, or you could start a firing range challenge. There's a whole list of them. You can do any of them when you unlock them. There's actually a lot. I'm pretty sure they added every weapon except the weapons that they added in for release. The ones that are in 0.9 are all in here. I think they're yet to add the rest of them. Yeah, they still haven't added them, but yeah, they will be there pretty soon. So now I'm actually going to be showing you guys a glitch which you can use to your full advantage, which I'll show you in a little bit. You can actually fire before the timer's done if you hit B, if you did worse than your previous time. Here, I'll kind of show you. So as you're aiming, so you hit B, and then you can fire on the targets. It is a great way to do these firing range challenges really quickly and get gold stars every time, even if you're not very good at them. So I know I told you guys you can use these glitches to your advantage. In my opinion, you just want to do the 9/11 very first challenge, because it is already easier to do than the rest, and I've gotten gold on it almost every single time I've done it. But you can also use the glitch to do it faster and get gold and medals to get these airdrops from the daily challenges. So this is really why I wanted to make this video, to show you guys what is worthwhile and what does not matter in your base. First, we're going to start with the crafting table. This is very important. I want you to save all your chemicals for this because you're going to need them at a later time, so you can upgrade your bench in order to craft these weapons if you have the plan like me. Like, I can't craft some of these yet because my base is like a high enough level to actually upgrade my table, but I haven't upgraded it because I haven't had the chemicals. So obviously you can do like water distillation. You can use your glass to upgrade that, because glass isn't used for anything else besides water distillation. But like the wood log and like the box of like herbs or whatever, that stuff actually generates materials which you can use to craft weapons if you have the plan, or like consumables or any of that stuff. So you really want to upgrade these so that you can get more materials so you can craft those and you're not running out of materials all the time. Those are like the most important. Obviously, you're going to want to upgrade some of these other things, but they're really not as important as the material base generators, because you really need them to actually craft anything, or you'll be like looking for materials all the time, trying to decraft extra weapons or any of that stuff. Any of these like base generators, like the scrap bin that gives you metal, is good. I mean, the wind turbine's nice because it makes upgrades go faster, but like some of these other stuff, like the rat trap and like the box of plants, they just give you food. All they do there would just give you food so you can get on the leaderboard. It doesn't actually help you at all. It only helps you get up on the leaderboard. Obviously, if you care about that, you know, go ahead and upgrade these. I have been. You really shouldn't, though, because it's a waste of materials. I don't know. You can just choose here. You obviously do not want to use your chemicals to upgrade, like the, I'm trying to think, not smokehouse, the outhouse. You don't want to upgrade that house because it uses chemicals that you could use to upgrade your weapons bench. Or, you know, you could use them to upgrade anything else, just do not do the food stuff. And then obviously here I'm going to be showing you guys all the different levels of the base I've gone through as I've upgraded it. But yeah, just want to make sure you stay away from anything that gives you food. It is not useful at all. So now I just want to show you guys all the base generators, like the wood log, the box of herbs, box of plants, the rat traps. You know, you want to try to get more of the material generators and less the food ones, because the food ones only put you on the leaderboard. They don't actually give you anything, and they don't help you at all. It's just a, you know, leaderboard that they added in the game for some reason. I mean, I like being on it, but there's really no point. I mean, why? Like, it doesn't help, you know. And the materials actually do help you, because you can craft weapons and consumables, like I said earlier, you know, any of that stuff. That's nice, but yeah, you just kind of want to stay away from food. And side note, I kind of forgot to mention two things. This is the antenna and the generator. The generator allows you to do 2 base upgrades at once, but it's kind of expensive to upgrade, so I didn't do it for a long time, so I only have it at level 1, so I can do 2 at a time. But the antenna will give you crowns for free. At level 1, it does 10 per day, and level like 13 or something, it does 20 per day. As you can see, it has like a good amount of storage, so even if it doesn't do a lot, if you're gone for a while, you can get some crowns, and free in-game currency is great. Like I said, this leaderboard is kind of pointless, and I kind of show you what it's like to donate, and yeah, I just wanted to show you guys all that stuff. So now I'm going to be showing off the crafting table. There's actually quite a few guns in the game. A lot of them are actually common, obviously. There's a few military and kind of rare guns or special issue. Well, there's one special issue right now. But, you know, this can be used to crafting the weapons if you have the plan, if your actual, like, crafting table is a high enough level, or any of that stuff. If you have like the weapons plan and your crafting table is not high enough level, you can still craft the ammo, which is nice, because if you have some of the guns, you can craft the ammo for it, even though you can't actually craft it, so I like that feature. Also, if you get the weapons part, it doesn't matter what level your base is, you can still craft it with the weapons part. So that's kind of like the best out of any of these, because if you have a really low level base, you get weapons part, you can still craft. And then, you know, ammo you can craft if you have the actual weapon that takes it. You might have, like, a weapon that takes the same ammo as a different weapon, so obviously you can craft the ammo for a weapon that you don't actually have the plan to, but, you know, I have a lot of the weapons plans. I'm still upgrading my crafting table so I can craft more of them. I only have one of the consumable weapons, not weapons, one of the consumables to craft. I only actually have one of them, one of the plans, so, you know, I can only, like, craft one thing, so I don't have a lot of the consumables, but, you know, they're pretty useful. I showed that off in the encounters, kind of to show how consumables work and all that stuff. But yeah, I kind of wanted to show you guys how easy it is to craft stuff. And then there's the deconstruction tab. You can deconstruct anything, including, like, any of the materials you get from encounters. Not like materials, because when you just can deconstruct stuff, you'll get materials in your base. Like, that's why you'd want to deconstruct anything. So yeah, they just made it really easy to deconstruct anything, like weapons, ammo, you know, consumables, consumable parts, resources, or there's just like an all tab like I said earlier, so they made it really easy. If this video was helpful in any way, please drop a like. It really helps me grow, and if I forgot anything, let me know in the comments. Have a good one.